Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk about everything cool and retro. Today, folks, we are embarking on our second journey to Eternia. This is our Masters of the Universe Eternia unboxing part 2. I'm trying to break these up because, I'm not the speediest guy in the world, and just, wanted to kind of take my time and kind of, have this as something to look back on and really remember, because it's kind of a special moment. It's like when you get something really cool for Christmas, and you couldn't document stuff like this in like '87 or something. So when you got the biggest Masters of the Universe set ever, you got to put a little time into it. Take your time, put the kid gloves on, just relax. Open one up to throw back, and let's jump in. So we're going to kind of pick up where we left off yesterday, which was looking inside this giant box. I've already took out that beautiful poster and put it in my toy room, so it's out of the way. And it did come with a nice sticker sheet with a umpteen jillion stickers on it. So we're going to start small, I think. Okay, this is the additional accessories, which will be completely boring to open up and look at, I'm pretty sure. Again, I like how they did the special thanks to everybody on the back who helped out. That's cool. Am I keeping these boxes? Probably not. But I'm always careful opening stuff like this, because you never want to accidentally slice through a sticker sheet or an accessory. And anyway, here's what's inside. Like a little seat, maybe. Now again, I didn't have this when I was a kid, so a lot of this is brand new to me. I've only seen maybe one or two in the wild, and I was afraid to touch it because it's just so brittle, and but this stuff being brand new has such a that sturdy feel to it. You still want to be careful with it, but it doesn't have that like, oh god, I'm gonna just this is gonna crumble in my hand like a lot of stuff from the 80s does. That's a cool little flag. Some nice material these are made out of. These could have easily been cheap, crappy, little throwaway flag material, but they're decent. They're very decent. What is this one? What is that? Big shrimp? No. That's a pterodactyl. Sorry. Fuck. Also very nice. And one more thing that comes in here. And I don't know, is this like Loki's back scratcher? Maybe? I'm not sure. Come back to that. And we saw the seat. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of these tracks or rails. And again, they have that nice sturdy, like, hey, Mattel just came out with this kind of feel to it, which is great. Because from what I understand, this is like one of the more delicate pieces on the original, that if you come across, you may break it. And we don't want that. You don't want that. I don't want that. He-Man doesn't want that. Oops, my bad. Alright, let's just see what's in here. Even the little bags are like good quality, which is cool. Lots of accessories. So, right, that is a scary thing right there. Looks like you'd find that in Hordak's bathtub or on the side of Merman's bed, one or the other. There's a pretty cool little weapon there. And another one just like it. They are painted a nice gold color. Not much other paint details, but they are sculpted nice enough. And what is that, a bow for maybe bow from She-Ra could use that. Alright, so that's it for that accessory bag. Yeah, we're gonna look at another one. And there's some gray stuff in this one. Alright, here's a nice knife gun. I don't know. It's cool. Again, these things are sculpted really nice. They keep with that kind of vintage look. Where, you know, they didn't put a lot of paint. They didn't dry brush. They didn't put extra painted details. They were what they were. But you know what? We had imagination. And I'm trying to use my imagination now. I'm trying to figure out what some of these things are, because I have no idea. But I'm sure when I get to the gigantic instructions sheet, it's going to tell me, more or less. There's a cool crossbow. And alright, that's the last of these gray thingamadoodles. And alright, there's a couple more little bags in here. Even these bags feel nice, you know, they're not like the cheap quality like the G.I. Joe classified accessory. Oh Lord, what did I just... Haha. Well, that's frightening. What am I going to do with these? Masters of IKEA. Oh, chains. Okay. That's for when King Randor tells you to bring out the gimp. There's another one. So a lot of chains and screws, folks. You get 4 chains and a gaggle of screws. And I'm going to just kind of pause for just a second to make sure I do not lose any of these. They're going to roll all over the place. So bear with me for just a second. I'll put these back in there. Golly, I don't want to lose that right off the bat. Any project that has screws with it, make sure you always have somewhere safe to put them. Alright, we got one more bag in this box. Don't be screws, don't be screws. It's not screws. It looks more like something that would come with Tila or something. That's a cool shield. And some pew-pews that shoot out of something. Sure, I'll figure that out. Alright. And that is that for this long, thin rectangular box, which they call additional accessories. Oh, and there were 15 screws in that bag, by the way. Okay, moving right along. I don't want to make these videos too long, but I want to make them, you know, worth watching, of course. So, forgive me for all this dead space. Alright, and now we have this box that is sort of shoeboxy looking. And it says Motorized Tram Contents, which is what I assume your lunch would be if you're the monorail driver at Disney World. But not as much art on this. I love that art. Let's take a look at it one more time. Very cool. And that shows you what's in here. Alright, get her open. And I didn't have to cut this one open, which is nice. Sorry. Get some room. Alright, and the first thing I pull out is this Duma What's-This? No clue. No clue, folks. What is this? It's like the thing they clean the hockey field off with. Okay, I assume this is pulls the cart, pulls the buggy. Alright, here's something cool. Alright. And we have a purple little car for somebody to ride in. Yeah, it looks really new, or fall out of if they're not careful. So they tell you to fasten those seat belts. That is cool. I like the look of that. Of course, it's He-Man, so you can only put like one figure in. And I assume they sit in there like so. This does not want them. I don't know. I'll figure that out. And it wouldn't be He-Man if it didn't have a trapdoor, as we knew. All right. And yes, I did vote for the attack track for the next one of these, which would have been cool, but because to get the He-Man version of the Mystery Machine would have been neat. But, hey, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. Yeah, well, this looks really cool. This reminds me of like a Star Trek shuttle or something. Very neat. I like that detail there. It's very cool. Yeah. He-Man stuff always had like all this really cool detail if you really looked at it. But it wasn't painted, and that's fine. And this is just a nice representation of that old timey-wimey feel and modern day sturdier stuff. And I dig it. And you can put one guy in there. Yeah, it's cool. It's got one laser gun on this side. Oh, and it rolls like a champ. Pretty cool. Very nice. I got to mess with this first, but I won't. Moving right along. There's like a thing in here. What in the world? Alright. Oh, cool. Big laser gun. So you can mount that somewhere, and somebody can man that, and pew pew pew, and shoot horde troopers and skeleton warriors and what have you. Alright. Sweet. So that's that box. Nothing else in there. Alright. I think we're going to do one more. Oh, and remember how I said there's stuff under here? There is something under here. What is it? Oh my god. Would you look at this, folks? Oh my god, it's Man Bear Pig. They did it. The Grayskull Moat Monster. Small critter, big appetite. Man, that sounds like me first thing in the morning. Anyway, man, he looks awesome. Golly, it's one of those things like, I don't even want to open it. It looks so cool. Now, this was one of the tiers that you unlocked by, so many people went in on it. Again, I don't remember the numbers, but so many people went on this thing went in on this thing that it was no problem. Now, this dude, from what I understand, was a sticker on the original playset, and now he's come to life in all of his very creepy Tales of the Dark Side looking self. Moat Monster. Alright. I think maybe we'll do a separate unboxing for him. We'll save him for later. Just know that he's in here. Alright, oh, wow. a couple more boxes. Let's look at these little boxes. I'm intrigued. Is anything in here? I don't think so. This looks like a filler box, but you know what? I'm doing this for the journey today. And they taped it up nice. Maybe there's something in there. Power sword. Nope, just empty box. Haha. Alright. One more box. There's one more box in there. And I get the feeling this is going to be another empty box. That's what it feels like. Which is odd, but you know, there's method to their madness. There is, they probably wanted to pack this thing the best possible way. Empty box. Alright, so 2 empty boxes. Weird, but okay. Alright. Are you still with me? Okay. We'll just open up one of these and then we'll call it quits. The Viper Tower contents. So this is going to come with whatever those are. The thingamadoodle, and there's a snake that looks like it maybe squirts out hand sanitizer. Let's see. Looks awesome. I love this artwork. Bless whoever did all this, because it looks freaking cool. There's nothing on. And like the other box, there's just, like, this is the Hey Gee Whiz, this is what's in here, and this is the cool artwork. So, let's take a quick look in here. Alright. Stuff and things. Yep, that is an empty box for sure. Get that out of there. Alright. Pretty cool. I'm so sorry for my moaning and groaning, folks. I recently hurt my back. Alright, look at this guy. Ooh, that is a mean looking critter. Love it. Love it. And he's very sturdy. His mouth does that little chomp chomp, where you could easily hold a figure in there, bite down. Yeah, that's cool. Alright. Whatever he hooks into is wrapped up very nicely. And I'm sure that hooks into something else in this long tower. Let's get that out of there. What do you say? Alright, empty box. Big empty box. Alright. Whew. Stuff. Okay, are we getting somewhere now? I think we are. So, my first look, here's the back, and you can see where stuff is just in there, which is fine, because it's sturdy, you know. If I came across this at a garage sale and stuff was thrown away, I'd be very weary that these parts are going to break or were already broken. But they're not. I just saw recently a video with Pixel Dan finding one of these at a toy show, and he jumped for joy. So I'm glad to have all of these right here. Cool. And what is that? God, that's scary. So, all right, it's like a snake ceiling fan. That'll cool you off. Some cold slither. All right, I love the inside of it. Look at that. Ooh. It's like when you go inside of a putt-putt thing and look inside and you're like, it's not really real, but it's pretty cool. You could almost put like, it's gonna be a Cobra base for your G.I. Joes. All right, clearly something goes there. and goes there, and that's it. And we've kind of already been kind of long, and you know I don't like to have super long videos, but we'll do another unboxing, maybe two more, maybe one more unboxing, and then we'll do one or two of putting it together, and we'll go from there. So thanks for hanging out with me for part 2 of our Eternia trip to Eternia, and seeing all these cool parts with me and stuff and things. Empty box, nothing in here. But we'll have another video coming up soon. Thanks for your patience. Like, share, subscribe. Check out the channel, leave me a comment, check out our podcast. And until next time, we will see ya.